Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ross here, and bringing you a new game called Turmoil. Now this has been out for almost a month, or maybe a little bit over a month now on Steam, and is a quite interesting game. Basically all you do is you're drilling for oil, a little bit of strategy and tactics I guess come into play, but it's a very relaxing game. So let's get into it and hit play. I'm going to start a new campaign. I have played this before. You can choose between 4 different players. I'm going to choose Joshua. They have a little bio and everything. This was a cowboy. And we're going to start on fertile lands. You can change all the way through desert and snow, but this goes the most basic one, and kind of as you go gets more and more complex. This is the tutorial where it just starts out, and we're going to actually just skip this. We're going to go hit dig and then skip tutorial because I know how to do it already. And no reason for wasting your guys' time into learning the tutorial when you can actually just see me play. Now, the very first one that you go to, everyone introduces themselves. They're like, oh, it's going to be great, and everyone gets a piece of land. As you can see, my little guy moved forward, and that's our piece of land. Now, this is the bank where we could take out money, but there's no reason as we have 20,000, and it costs 2,000 to go out and start digging. Okay, so here we are, January 1st, and we're going to just put down 3 different dowsers. I'm going to put 2 wagons. Everything's going to go to left-hand because that's all we have. Now, in the beginning of the game, it goes January 6th, and I think it runs through, like, March 31st. And then it goes from March to June, and then finally you have an entire year to drill. And we're waiting for this nice little whistle right here, and actually we're going to take this one first as it is closer. And now we're drilling down. We're connecting the pipe to the oil well, and we have actually 3 of our dowsers actually find something. Now this is a little bit hard part in the beginning, is actually finding where the oil is with the pipe. And there it is. And that's pretty good. It looks like a pretty decent size. I'm going to choose this guy next. Same thing. Just going to drill right down, see where this black gold is, and hopefully get some of the precious black gold into, and then you can see right there it's starting, and then into our coffers here. As you can see, it gets sold and goes right into here, and we have a very small amount of time to actually get this going here. And also we are spending money as well. As you can see, each one of these things costs money to get. And so we're gonna get 4 horses here, and hopefully that one's filled. That's almost filled, and we're gonna hopefully get it. Now, I don't necessarily know if I want to go get this other one because we already have 4 horses, and they're all selling, and this is only gonna go up so much. And basically we have, just a little over a month right now, and we're already going down. Now, what I could do is buy a silo and store it until when it goes up, but we don't necessarily know if it's going to go up right now. And you can see these horses, they kind of bug out sometimes. They don't know necessarily where to go, which can cause quite a issue once you start having what's called oil spill. When this black line gets up to the top, you get an oil spill. Now, hopefully, when the goal here is maybe in the next 30 days, we'll be able to at least get 2,000, which will cover, actually, really, I would like 3,000. But it looks like we're actually going to take a loss right here. I could have added another well, but, I mean, that would have been 350 minus even more, and then I would have had to buy more horses to make sure it got there. And I think here we got over 2,000, so at least we earned that money back. And now this is actually profit now. And we only have like 4 days, 5 days left. And you're gonna see that this now starts tinkling away, and we can see where the oil was. You can see that there's a massive one here. That's a pretty decent size, and look at that, all that oil right there. And we're gonna finish out with like 2,300. And yeah, so we earned 4,000, spent 2,000, so we get 2,300. So we actually are kind of in the negative there. We still have 20,000 though in the bank. And one thing that we want right here, or at least I want, is I'm gonna take this width number 2. Yep, width number 2, 7,500. That increases the amount of oil that you're that your pipes can actually pump out at the same time. So you can see right there was 41 for me, 38, 45. These are all numbers here that actually portrayed to how much oil was in the ground. So we're actually going to step on right over to here. We're going to try right here. We're going to step right here. Now, right now it's $1,000 to bid on each plot of land. And you can see some people are spending $3,000. Don't necessarily know why or what they know more than I do, but I don't think they do. And here we're down to 9,855. And yep, now we got to June 30th to get this. He's telling us that we can sell over here now, which is all grand. And now we got 2 horses. I like 3 to 4 dowsers to start off with, 2 horses to start out with, and just to make sure that you have horses to get your oil once you get the oil rig down. So now we just have to wait for the dowsers to find something. Sometimes this takes quite some time until you actually get them upgraded. But we got lucky right there. And we'll drill down about 200 or 166 right there. We're going to change it to the right side since we are closer to the right side, and it also is valued for more. And hopefully this, yep, and he's telling us that we can increase the pipe, which we know. Now we're going to be selling over here, and the other dowsers just found something now. That took a while. Let's we're going to get another horse, and we're going to increase it over here. And now also we have someone that found something over here as well. So kind of all close together. Now, in the beginning of the game, it's going to be really hard to actually get all the oil out of the ground. And mostly because you just don't have the upgrades for it. And also, right here, we can't add any more piping to it either. So, this is all just dependent on the horses. And right at the beginning, I think we can have 15. I think that's the limit to the amount that you're allowed to have. Now, it is early, it's only February, which is really good, and we can see if we can get another oil rig in here. And we got to keep track and make sure that the left ink and right ink, you know, which one is the best place to sell at. And, okay, we're getting some money here. Let's drill down. Now, what we also do is, since we did buy the upgrade, as soon as whenever we find this next oil, oh, there it is. Did we stay inside it? Yep, we stayed inside. What we can also do is, this looks like a pretty decent size, so we're going to spend 124 just to make sure it's a decent size, and we are confirming now that it is. And what we can do is now is upgrade this piping to, oh, we're getting close to here. We're going to upgrade this, both these, to pull out more oil faster. And we're probably going to do this on the same side over here. I'm trying to watch here for the price swap here, but it looks like we're good. Got to make sure that every horse that you add, that you actually increase over here. Now, it's not necessarily worth right now to go over all the way over here. It's only a couple cents difference. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is the time to travel back and forth is definitely worth. And 3 cents, in my mind, is not necessarily worth it. Now, these will be starting to pump out even more oil as it goes on, and this is a good size as well, so we're going to increase that. And we're going to add some more horses. It's 5 cents difference now, so it's kind of getting there. 4 cents. It's kind of get there, but they're both going up. We're at 10, okay. Now what we can do is to buy another dowser. We're in March right now. We're going into April, so we have 2 more months still left. And we have to find if there's any more oil. And I'm upgrading this, and I'm adding some more wagons in preparation for this to go dry. And I don't know if it's actually going to dry, and this might have been a stupid waste of money actually right now. But we are selling at a pretty good price, $1.08. We're earning some of that money back that we lost last season. But we also spent more money this season with the amount of horses at 13, 3 oil rigs, and all these upgraded pipes. We definitely spent more money. But hopefully, since this price seems to be keep on going up, we got pretty lucky with it staying with the right side. And all our oil, it looks like that we found so far, is also on the right side. I could have probably increased that pipe earlier, this middle pipe right here, and I probably would have done better. Because right now this is only pumping a little bit out of here and majority out of here. And this is still not empty. And this is still not empty. That's still not empty. But we actually might be, yep, there we go. Now we're switching to full into this one right here. And we might be able to pump at least these two dry. And it looks like we're gonna get past 10,000. And that's not too bad for the second, your second map. To get above 10 grand, not bad at all. Not too shabby. And then we're pumping at a good rate. And our horses are getting all full. And they're pretty much all returning full, you know, over here, which is good as well. Actually, might get to 15,000, maybe. We have, we're about to go into June, and as soon as we hit June, you're gonna hear a little music change, I guess you would say. But also, we could end this early, but right now it's not gonna be beneficial to us. We're just gonna start sucking this one dry. And it looks like it's about to. Once this starts trickling, that's when it's technically dry. So it's still sucking something. Here's the last month, and there's our change, and you can see it start trickling up. And that's the last amount of the oil here. And we're gonna sell everything off here. Okay. Okay, and just for purposes here, even though it's not, we can't even end it. We have to wait. So let's wait to June 30th here. Okay, here it comes. Last couple days, we can see that I could have gotten oil right there, and I could have continued pumping all three of these. I could have gotten some more cash, but I missed it. But 16 grand is not too bad at all. Not too shabby for your second rodeo out. And now we have some inventors. Okay, so this is the workshop. We're gonna get a couple. This is gonna be stables, and there's gonna be a bar here. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is get depth number 2 for the dowsers to research or go farther down. And then also I think I'm gonna spend the 7,500 right now to get the oil faster as well. Now we go back into town hall and we just kind of rinse and repeat. That was 35. It looks like it's actually different from what I'm used to, where this area is in the 50s and this area is low. So let's actually change our tactic here. I'm gonna go up here and see if this 45 line changes into 50s. Now these guys are all bidding. I don't necessarily know why they bid 4,000 for a freaking piece of land, but yeah, that's their business, right? Okay, so same thing here. We can get the dowsers. They're gonna be faster. Thank you very much, old man, for telling us that, even though we just bought it. We're gonna buy our 2 wagons. I'm gonna set them to the right-hand side, and hopefully these dowsers, actually, let's get one more. Let's do 4 and 2, and hopefully we can get something fast here. Okay, there we go. It's all the way on the left side ink, though. And we're gonna build down 140. Okay, there, we already got that. That's pretty good. We'll build down another 140 here. See, right here it would be beneficial to have an oil rig where we can have 2 pipes per oil rig, since they both found something. Okay, so what I just did is I upgraded these pipes. I just clicked them and upgraded. Now they're going to be pumping out oil even faster. This is kind of dangerous early on because could be potential for oil spills and everything, especially since your horses are not really fast and they don't carry a lot. But I'm a betting man. And another sucky thing with early on is I have to use pipes to explore to kind of see how big things are. And we can see this is a fairly large one, so I want to build right here, and I'm going to go down about 180 and see if we can find the second or this third well right here. And I'm going to buy some more horses, get it up to buy the max, which is 15. Hopefully this guy finds something fast here. Oh, there it is. Okay, and that's gonna be it right now. And then we're just all we're gonna do right now is manage this left of right business, and we could go for this third one over here. But the problem with this is that really, it's not gonna be any beneficial for us to do this right now. We could upgrade I'm gonna actually see how big this one is. We might upgrade this one. See, yeah, but see, this is why I pay that $84 or whatever it was to get over here, is that this is actually not that worth to upgrade this piping right now, because this is not that big of a well. Now, if we find something big over here, it could be then worth upgrading to pump this out faster so we can pump more over here, if that makes sense. And, you know, this does really stink right now is because we are just exploring with pipes, and, you know, there we go right now, and we finally found it. And spend the next $100, and again, this is just another small well. But since we do have 2 nodes going through here, I'm going to upgrade this. Okay, and he, of course, found something way over here. This is more than likely not worth it, because it would take me 410 just to get over here, and who knows actually how much to actually find it. And we are selling at a pretty substantial dollar right now, $1.10, $1.11. It's going up, $1.12. They're actually right now the same. So let's we're gonna split 7 and 7. These are kind of closer, so I would like the closer, like this one to be. Well, that one's not even selling anywhere. Okay, let's sell right over here, because it's only these 2 that are pumping out right now. So the time that it takes to get over there is not necessarily worth it, but I don't know. It's like 6 cents right now. 135, 142. Okay, they're both going down right now. I should have done that earlier, to be honest. That was my mistake there. I should have done that earlier. Let's try to rectify this mistake. Let's get them all over there selling. Oh gosh. And it just switched right back, freaking that this is the higher side. Yeah, so I should have connected this earlier, because that would have been a wise idea. And you can see that this is pumping right here. It's pumping into this one and into this one, and this is pumping over here. So I'm trying my best to keep this all pumping and pump as much I can out of it. And since these are all connected and these are all tier 2, this one in theory will pump out of here too. It's all connected. So here we go into last month. New music change. Now, I don't necessarily know the effectiveness of this, but we won't get into that. But oil's coming out of the ground, and it's coming out fast, so I like that. And we're gonna finish, I would say maybe, well, if we don't run out of oil, maybe 20,000. That's the thing, is I don't necessarily know how much oil is left in here. I could have went over here and found it, but quite honestly, it wouldn't be worth it. So, let's just see what brings us. And we're already on June 20th. We still haven't ran out of oil yet. Oh, there we go. We just ran out of oil. Well, exactly on June 20th. And now we just have to sell the last remaining bit that's in our wagons. 82 cents. We're still higher on the right-hand side, which is good. Our last wagon's filling up, running over here. Hopefully, in the next 4 days. And we can see what we missed. We can find out where this is. Oh, wow. Look at this massive one that I talked shit about going over here. 2 massive ones. And this is why you need the dowsers to look farther down. So we got 17 grand. Still not too shabby. Okay, so this is the horse train right here. This is actually really important. Before you start upgrading all your pipes and the links and all that good stuff, you really need to be upgrading your counters for your horses and also the size. So this is 15,000, so we're gonna buy both of those right off the bat here. And we spent a good ton of money, and that was at 44. So we're at 44 there, and you can see it's kind of going diagonal right now. It went down 45. Let's see if we can get this piece of land. Nope, we can't. We're not going to fight it. I don't believe in fighting for the piece of land. You know, one guy's already spent 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so he took me out of it, so I'm just going to pop up there. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to spend, 6,000 to get a piece of land. That's for damn sure. Okay, so we upgrade wagons now, and this is the same thing as before. We're going to put 4 of these guys down, 2 of our horses. Make sure they're selling over here. And then hopefully these guys actually find something. Okay, that's where, like, that right there, close to it. Okay, we've got another one over there, but let's see. Let's get this one first. Hopefully it's not too deep here. Hold on, is that it right there? Yep, it is right there. I don't actually know if that's the one he was aiming at, though. No, since he didn't disappear... Up there, he disappeared. No, he didn't disappear. So that means that this was not the one that he was aiming at. This is the one he was aiming at, probably. So what we can do right now is we can increase this to number 2. And just this piece right here, we're going to add a wagon or 2 here once that sells. Come on. Okay. So this is now supporting both these at number 1, and that it's sucking it up. So it's sucking up better than if that was at pipe number 1. So, and we need to actually sell it. And actually, we're going to start selling over here. We got a big price difference. The problem with the big price difference is look at how long it takes to get over here. And look how fast this is filling up. So we're going to have to buy horses right here. Because by the time they got back, we would have been running out. Hopefully that this is close, because we got all these wagons right now, and they're not being fully utilized right now, and we need to get that rectified, hopefully soon as well. I could spend the money to upgrade these pipes, but since we have dowsers that have found stuff, I would like to get these guys actually busy. Now I could spend an extra 350 here, but since I know I have oil here, I'm going to upgrade all this, and I'm going to spend some money on what I call exploration drilling. Explorative drilling, maybe. And that's what leads it to it, is we just found another one right there. So as long as those keep going well, and we're not going to necessarily mess with it too much. We're going to see how big this one is. It looks like a decent size. It does look like a decent size. This exploration drilling does cost a substantial amount of money, because you're only getting like 2 or 3 triangles on either side, and it's just sometimes it's just not even worth doing, to be quite honest. But I get greedy and I'm trying to find more, and it's not always the smart thing to do. But this is a massive one. We're gonna upgrade it right away. And this guy found something right there, of course. You know what? We're not gonna spend the money. I just spent a good amount of money to get this one over here to see if we can get more oil out of here faster, because we have a little over 2 months left, and I want to get the oil out as fast as possible. But these are not even close to being done. You know. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, let's switch. Okay, so we switch over to the right ink. We're selling. We have 2 months to sell off as much as we can. Oh, we're gonna run out of... Come on, get it. Just get it, get it, get it. Come on, come on. Yeah, we're gonna spend the 750 to make sure that we freaking take as much oil per trip as we can. These horses are starting to go crazy. They don't know which oil rig to go to. And then see, they're freaking out over there. It would have been really simple. They wouldn't have... Yep, see, he just left it. They're going back and forth. Right over here, they're going haywire. They don't know which way to go. We're sucking oil pretty fast out of there, which is nice. We're sucking oil out of here pretty good. I gotta say, it's not too shabby. We're looking good on amount of money that we have right now. And hopefully that this continues to keep on sucking until June. Oh, come on, get there. Get there. Don't give me an oil spillage fine. Come on. Oh, don't freak out. See, they freaked out. They stopped there and then they freaking ran away. Like, they were scared. I don't get it sometimes. And that's the problem, like I said, when you upgrade the pipes too fast and you don't have the horses upgraded. Good thing I got both those upgrades, or I would have had even more serious problems. And just in time, this one dries up, which is kind of what you're looking for. You want it to dry up in that last month if you go to the last month. These are still pumping pretty strong. I could spend the money to go down there, but I'm not, since it's not even gonna be finished by the time that it goes. But I got as much oil as I think I could have humanly possible, and I'm gonna try to switch it over here just because of the price differential, which is gonna be minuscule right now. But maybe we can break that 20,000. It would be decent if we could break 20,000. I just don't think it's actually gonna happen right now, just because of where we are in June, the actual month. I'll be happy with 18. I would have really liked 20. Oh, and look, what's this size right here? Is this a massive one? Oh, look at that massive one that I could have gotten. But with the amount of horses I have right now, it just wouldn't have been that feasible. So that is Turmoil, and that's the end of episode 1. I hope you guys enjoy it. I have a bank of 19,000 right now, and stay tuned for episode 2, where I learn how to drill better for oil, and hopefully that you guys enjoy it as well. If you guys do enjoy this game and enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. It helps me personally with my channel, but also lets me know that you like this content, and so I can continue doing videos on this, because I really do like this gameplay. It's very relaxing, and I enjoy this game a lot. So until next time, I'm the Flying Ross. I'll check you guys later.